I can load it. I have the technology.
Okay. Explain to me how you're going to... No, you know what? Don't explain to me. Hey, guys. We're back. Ron is doing...
What is that?
Are totally confusing. Right. That's what I'm saying. No, that's just... We started...
I don't care. Oh.
Okay. Well, now that we know how Ron feels...
Woo.
Welcome, everybody, to How Ron Feels Today. And he doesn't care.
I don't care.
Are you going to do a dance?
No.
What are you so in a weird mood today for?
Been a weird day.
Well,
One of those days.
because it's Wednesday and it's Ladies' Day.
There you go.
And you're
you're
excited
not in your kilt?
because you get
Where's
to...
your kilt?
Well, I didn't know it was your birthday. Mm-hmm. And despite my repeated requests, it is no longer acceptable dress code for the kilt. Because somebody took that away from me.
Is this the live episode where I fire somebody?
Oh, man. Wait a minute. If I get rehired, can I use the kilt as a requirement that on my rehire? Because I know there's some marketing stuff that you ain't got done yet.
I've done some stupid... yeah. I've done some stupid things today, but I'm not that stupid.
You're right, because you don't want to say yes to the kilt. I don't understand it. We should do it. Put it down below if you think kilts should be approved dress code for the range. Greens,
just keep in mind,
blacks, plaids. I know
our guests are more than welcome to wear their kilts in here. Our guests.
We had one in here less than a week ago who totally disagreed with you because he said I should totally be able to wear a kilt because it is amazing.
Keep poking that bear, Chris. See what happens.
I'm gonna keep poking that bear, even if it's just like I get approval to wear it from 3 o'clock to 3:15. Cool, I'll do it.
You can wear it from 7 a.m. to 8:55 a.m.
That means during the meeting.
Yeah.
Deal. Maybe on Saturdays.
So we can put that to bed. We're done with that.
Class.
Can we do the show now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna forget a change of clothes. It's cool.
We're talking. There's some weird stuff going on.
Exactly.
We talk about.
We always have weird stuff going on.
I like that you brought these out, by the way.
Yeah. So
and this is the perfect Christmas gift.
Yes, it is a no stamp. Oh, it's not ambi. Look at this. So we go from safe, semi. Oh, that's the full auto
Giggle
switch. It's got a giggle switch.
No tax stamp required.
No tax stamp required. A little King thing hanging out the front end of that. Got sights on it already.
Comes with a mag.
Comes with a mag.
DPMS.
It's DPMS. I know it's like a little bit of a silly looking mag. Last round bolt hold open.
It's a BB
functional.
gun.
That is one of the sickest BB guns I know of.
That is not Ralphie's BB gun.
No, it is better than Ralphie's BB gun. It's what Ralphie had dreamed of. Actually, I don't even know if Ralphie even knew he could dream this big. Ron wanted to try and show it off today, but this one takes CO2. So there's a
two cartridges in the
down
mag.
in here. You put CO2s in there. You put your BBs in there. 25 round mag. They do sell additional mags, I believe.
We got them.
So you can do some TAC reloads. 1,400 rounds per minute, or a magazine in approximately 1.3 seconds.
It's fun to shoot.
Yeah, we figured out it's 1.3 seconds for a magazine.
25 rounds of full auto BBs. Rich bought that thing and he carries it.
Yeah, he carries it as if it's a real life, like I guess it is a deterrent, but I think this also epitomizes like the shoot me first guy.
Yeah. Super cool, and
but it's super cool and under 200 bucks.
Super affordable.
Under 200 bucks, and you two can have
a
things
full
that
auto SBR
three position things.
BB gun.
And it literally comes exactly as it is set up.
Yeah, just like you see it.
So you do have some adjustability, and you can take it all the way off in the back. So I believe it looks like it may actually mount up with some of the like UBRs and so forth. So
Did you break
it? It does have a tube on the back. No, I just got to put it back in. It does have like a modified buffer tube looking thing. So I don't know. I mean, you could possibly get really silly with it and use this as a training weapon for 3-gun, 2-gun, carbine stuffs.
Or just
it is something you can
just
shoot inside the house, so you can do some practice.
It's just a fun gun.
Yeah,
it's a fun gun.
Or train with, because it's got all your same controls. Happy birthday! By the way, this is why this is. This is why Ron's been in such a good mood today.
This one's not out. You can use that one.
Happy 22nd birthday!
Just let me.
I mean, you guys got this like everywhere.
Love you, Ronnie.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ron.
I don't even.
Pretty awesome.
This stuff smells so bad.
It looks so good though. Yeah, just do the little head flip. Oh, fantastic. Can we get a slow-mo of that?
Oh
Do we
my
have slow-mo
gosh.
abilities on that?
Oh my gosh. That was pretty good.
Ron, you made a big ol' mess, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna go back to my office.
So I saw Jeff. Who was his cohort?
I do not know. I missed that whole section. I'm not really sure. I don't.
I should have friggin' known.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have friggin' known.
So,
How much was the BB gun?
$199.
99.
$199. Under $200.
Good golly.
Sid said you didn't move an inch or flinch. Ron is my hero.
If you want it complete with the birthday surprises,
Oh my! Look at this.
we'll even like.
What is in that?
I don't know, but why are you leaking it on me?
Have a seat.
You know, you're really lucky that this thing is empty. I do have another one that's not, though.
All right. I don't know.
Let me just do some rearranging real quick. There we go. All right, and we're back. Or at least one of us is. So that was fun. So happy birthday, what, 22?
Thank you. Yeah.
22 with a few years experience.
Yep.
In honor of that and his love, I'm going to give everybody 5% off any revolver and 5% off any Glock that you buy today on Ron's birthday. We're going to call it the birthday surprise. 5% off any Glock or
I like wheel
revolver.
guns. Wheel gun Wednesday.
Absolutely. So come in and save some money on a wheel gun today or a Glock. That was fun.
All right.
What else we got? We got
all discombobulated.
So it is Wednesday. So as always,
more- you
ladies
need more
shoot
law.
free today. Next week we have Girls with Guns. Black Friday is coming up next, what, three weeks? 29th?
Yeah.
Anyway, a couple
It's not
weeks
far.
from now. We got all kinds of fun stuff. So
Black
we're
Friday's
not
gonna be
necessarily
awesome.
going to say what all, but we're going to have gift cards going out to the first 20 people that show up on Black Friday. So you'll want to get in line for that. Bunch of different gift card amounts for dollar amounts, different deals. That's just awesome.
I don't even know what I'm
some
sporting
freebies,
right
stuff like that. We also have all kinds of good deals coming. So pistols from under $300. We've got
Store-wide fun
ARs for
stuff.
cheap.
Yep.
We got
Yep. Hey, I will tell you, I think we sold one or two of them already, but that new, don't get offended when I say it, but that new Taurus G3, pretty nice pistol.
I have not seen it.
We'll have to talk about that one next week, but
Yeah, I've not seen
get that in here.
a new one as opposed.
It's not the G2, the G3. It's a full-size
G3.
17 round.
I have not seen that. so-
Decent trigger, especially for a Taurus. Anyway, we don't have one, so we won't talk about it. But
Well, good job. We talk about things we don't have. That's. You know what we can't talk about right now is the mutant. Because why? We don't have any mutants.
Sold it
anymore.
last night.
Sold that last night.
got
so
another one coming.
sad face. We're coming though. So on the training side, we've got basic handgun coming up, CCW, real big one. We have tactical triage coming up next week. So it is not a gun training thing. It is something besides the gun side. So if you're one of those people that, or know one of those people that isn't looking for training on the gun side, but wants to know what happens when severe trauma happens, tactical triage is awesome. It's basically what the military guys go through on the military side, but it's been civilianized. Obviously, we're not going to have to run into IEDs as often. We won't have to run into bullet holes as often.
Yeah, but
You're not going to be, generally speaking, dealing with 50 caliber holes. You're going to be looking for something like the 9mm and so forth.
Well,
so
you show up on a car
it's a great
accident
one.
scene,
Exactly.
you know,
so
that's all
car
good stuff.
accident scene or earthquake scene or something
Plague-
like that.
plague-
Those
traumatic
kinds of
playground
situations are going to happen, and that's where the training is going to kick in.
Yep.
And at that point, you'll have a better understanding as to what to do.
Yep.
It's not a 50 caliber hole. However, there is issues that are going to be addressed.
The key is being able to take someone in distress and stabilize them,
Right.
so that they can get more advanced care. And this is a great course that can
it's
teach you that.
Awesome course. So that one's coming up. We also got some more defensive handgun, intermediate pistol coming up. And then on the 21st, I don't even have a whole lot of information on it. I just found out about it the other day. We got a
Phil can
free
come over and talk
driving
about it.
clinic by this guy that's
Come tell the
supposed to be-
folks about it.
Yeah, cool guy, driver guy.
So yeah,
Wanna snuggle up?
it's fine. The free clinic is on the 21st.
I don't know what to
fam.
do with my hands.
No, it's a free driving clinic. We're not going to drive. We are going to block off a portion of our parking lot though, and have you get in and out of a couple of cars. What we're going to be demonstrating in the class is how to take control of a car if Chris is driving and has a heart attack, right? He loses consciousness. How can you take control of a vehicle from the passenger seat or from the back seat? And we'll be doing demonstrations probably in my Suburban, in a stick shift car, and a smaller car. So we'll have a couple of vehicles for you to climb around in. The guy who's doing the training, Peter, is an amazing driver, right? He's a legit race car driver. He also, for the last probably, 15 years or 20 years or so, has been a SF driving course instructor for offensive driving as well as defensive driving. The guy knows what he's doing, and he's a cool dude. And so we're hoping to maybe in the wintertime, early fall, actually have a course where we get to go drive and crash cars and stuff.
But this one's free, right?
This one's free. That one will not be
free.
All
free.
you have to do is go to the website
Yep.
and
Sign up.
register for
Go
it.
to
Sign
training.
up. Don't show up without signing up because the seating's limited. If you sign up and you can't make it, make sure you let us know, right? So we can open that spot up for somebody else.
Absolutely.
So go to the website, sign up. I'll post a link in this video somewhere over here or over there or wherever it is. And you can click on it.
I feel like the YMCA.
Sign up. It's YMCA.
I don't know. That are we voguing at this point? I'm not really. Is it even in vogue anymore? To vogue?
Yes, it is. Because you say so.
I don't know. I asked so.
It is now.
All right. So we got that stuff. What else do I have on her? Oh, free ammo. Got 2 spots left still. So, free ammo for a training class. Come in, let us know.
For a training class, or
yeah.
So our members bonus is free defensive ammo.
My bonus.
So if you're a member, you can come out. Not free defensive ammo, free practice ammo. So if you're a member, you come out, and if you buy a box of defensive ammo, we'll give you a free box of training ammo. You can do that for 2 boxes, 100 rounds.
Yep.
So if you
100
buy
rounds are free
2
ammo.
boxes of 45 ACP defensive ammo, we're going to give you 2 or we're going to give you 100 rounds of 45 ACP practice, or 9 mil, or 38 special, or whatever it is that you want to shoot. So make it legit. Don't come in here and ask for 20 millimeter mortars or something like that. So
I mean, unless you want to buy a bunch, but
and wait.
you're gonna have to wait for us to get it all in.
Yeah.
That's for the standard calibers on the training ammo. We don't have a bazillion rounds of oddball training ammo.
380, 9 millimeter, 40,
but yeah,
45.
I mean, we'll figure it out. So we'll get you squared away. Whatever your caliber is that you carry, we should have something to
So
cover you.
the timing here is really good because, I don't know about you, but for me, I swap my mag ammo out. I swap my defensive ammo out when the time changes. I shoot it so that my gun knows it still likes it, and then I put new stuff in. So now's a perfect time to take advantage of that. So
Yeah,
you're
just
swapping
shoot
your
whatever
ammo
else
out
you want.
anyway, get some free practice ammo.
Yeah.
For the members.
All the members.
Right.
So other than that, we've always got a bunch of different training classes and so forth. So another big one is the carjacking and so forth.
We're not going to teach them how to jack a car.
I still think we should. Still think we should. We're going to teach them how to wreck cars. Might as well teach them how to steal somebody else's to wreck it. Right?
Drive it like you
Doesn't
stole
that
it.
make sense?
Drive it like you stole.
Right.
Speaking of that, did you hear about the carjackers? Three of them took a vehicle from a family with little kids at 2 o'clock in the morning. First of all, who's got their kids out at 2 o'clock in the morning on a school night?
An issue.
Took off, and 1,000 feet later, ran out in front of a semi, and one of them got killed. So,
Yeah, I mean,
karma? Do we call that karma?
car thievery and so forth has been on the rise lately. In fact, there's like 5 different local police departments that are all working together to try and see, is this just one group of guys? But they've got a bunch of surveillance video, so they are asking for other homeowners that may have surveillance video. Check your rings, check your surveillance cameras, and so forth. They've had a huge group, and so investigators saying that they've got at least 3 guys they know are involved, possibly a 4th. And he's saying that it appears that one person stays in the vehicle, stops, multiple guys get out, they run up. They believe there's 3 of them that are getting out, but they get out, go from house to house, and they just house to house, hit every car down the way, get back in the car, and then take off.
Well, they're checking to see if you're leaving your car that's in the parking in the driveway or on the street if you've left your doors unlocked.
Right.
If they're unlocked, then they're pilfering them. So there's a couple of things. Number one, you should always be locking your car. My cars, when they're in my garage, are locked. There's no reason to not have your car locked.
I mean, nowadays, almost every car, in fact, I don't even know of a car that doesn't come with a automated key fob, automatic locks.
Lock your car. If you're going to park on the street or in the driveway, don't leave anything in there that you want taken to begin with.
Right.
And this crime spree, for lack of a better word, is happening everywhere. It's deep here in West County. Some of you out there may have it, but we have a ring, and you get alerts from what's going on in your neighborhood within a certain radius. And literally every morning I wake up and somebody has posted video of these guys, one car slow rolling down the street, 3 or 4 guys checking car doors and running to the next house. Mm-hmm. So make sure your cars are locked. There are reports that some of these guys are armed that are doing this.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And the biggest thing that they're worried about with these guys is they're actually armed. So they're seeing these guys running around from car to car with at least some sort of firearm in their hand.
Yeah. Just remember, this is an important point, and I know Phil covers this all the time, but do not, I know it's frustrating, I know that they're wrong, I know that they need to be going to jail and everything else that goes with that, but if you look out your window and there's somebody in your car, don't go outside, don't escalate that, dial 911, get your phone out, get some video, get a good description. For me to say that is a hard thing, because I want them nose down in the grass with silver bracelets, but going out there and escalating that and turning it into something, I don't want to end up in a gunfight with somebody over the change that was in my ashtray, right? It's
or
just
your car.
Or it's not worth it to me.
Let them take the car. The car
you have to make those. Yeah, you guys have to make those decisions for yourselves.
And if it's a car that is a one-off car, you're an absolute idiot for leaving it outside. Sorry.
So
If it's a one-off,
be aware,
keep that sucker behind.
lock your
some gates
cars,
and so forth.
lock your
Otherwise,
cars
lock it
up. Don't put anything in them that you're not willing to lose, and be smart about it, and make sure that you get some good video and call the cops.
Yeah. One of the most amazing things that I got from this, though, is this is an actual quote by an actual person who was actually upset that his car was broken into. He says, and I'm quoting here, "It's an awful shame. I can't leave my car to unlocked anymore. You leave your car unlocked, it will get broke into. Get a job. Don't steal from people." End quote. Like, seriously, guy? It is 2019 and you just now figured out that you need to lock your car?
Yeah, so lock your cars.
Lock the cars up.
Lock your cars. And here's the other side of that. There are also a number of reports of these guys. If your door is open, they're going to go in the garage. A couple of them have actually gone into houses. Make sure
But a lot
that
of
you guys
times
are
what they're
secure.
saying, what the police are saying is that it's not even necessarily about what they can get from the vehicle now. They're breaking into a lot of these, and people are finding afterwards that they've got key fobs that are missing, or their keys for their house are missing.
Garage door openers.
Nothing happens right then.
Yep.
Garage door openers missing.
That's a big one.
Things like that are happening, and they're taking the moments in the beginning to go up and down, hit the houses, and then afterwards they can go back
Yep.
at other time frames where maybe it's the middle of the afternoon.
Everybody's at work. I've
and
got your garage door opener.
yeah, you've
party
got
in your house.
Yeah, you've got a what looks to be a work van that pulls up in front of somebody's house, and they go
Yep.
wandering in through the garage door. To your neighbors, it may seem like it's totally normal.
Yep.
They're getting work done, and in fact, no, they're just working you over.
Be smart.
Pretty sure there's a
Just
Christmas movie about
Be
that.
smart. Feel like I should never leave you home alone. Dad jokes. Post your dad
Put a little
jokes.
chip on your shoulder. You just keep shaking
It's
as
just-
if it's
I-
like all over
I don't
you or
know.
something.
I don't know.
It is quite a bad dandruff pile you got all over
Is
your
it
shirt.
on the back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
I mean,
it's
just a
ruined.
lot.
Just a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Another big one. Go customs guys. Busted $31 million worth of cocaine in Savannah, Georgia. Had them shout that out. It is a record for them. 2,100 pounds on a vessel coming from South America.
Wow.
It was seized on October 29th.
Somebody had a
That
good
is-
Halloween.
I don't, like, that's a lot.
Sounds like
Somebody
a lot.
didn't have a good Halloween.
Sounds like a lot.
Holy, like, I don't know. That's $31 million. I would have to imagine that's got to be quite a bit. And 2,100 pounds, that's
Party. That's a party.
kind of a lot, yeah.
That's a.
So they're still doing research and
a
trying
party
to
at
figure
the
out where
University of Miami,
that really
Florida.
came from. But initially it was the whatever boat came from South America. So I don't know.
Let's talk about this new. Is it Bill 106? I guess that
Yes.
the St. Louis alderman just passed. I guess it went to the mayor's desk, requiring any gun stores in the St. Louis City area, not area, but in St. Louis City itself, because it doesn't apply to the county, it applies to the city. And that if someone fails a background check trying to purchase a firearm, that they are now required to report that to the local authorities. That, hey, Phil just tried to buy a gun and he was denied.
Which
So I got a couple things I can talk about there. Number one, I'm pretty sure a law enforcement agency already knows that somebody failed a background check.
what do you mean? How would that happen? Are the
Aren't-
background
doesn't-
checks done through
like the
law
FBI?
enforcement?
So a law enforcement agency already knows somebody failed a background check.
Wait, but they probably know why, right?
I don't know why. They never tell me anything.
Well, they
just
don't
say-
tell us,
They
but
just say yes or no. Yeah.
yeah. But why would they say no unless there was a reason
Yep.
to believe
So
that they shouldn't?
anyway, a
So don't
law
they kinda
enforcement
already
agency
know?
already knows that.
Okay.
Number two, how many times have we had someone denied on a background check and come to find out that their records were cross-referenced with somebody that had the same name who wasn't good, and they cleaned it up and they were able to actually
Yeah, that
get
doesn't.
their gun.
That doesn't. Well, wait. Well, I mean, there was the one case in. Well, there is the current case in Florida on the woman that because he was denied based on his name matching up with a medical issue in New York, and New York saying, yeah, we're not going to release the record, so you
Yep.
can't exonerate
Yep.
yourself.
Yep. So he's done.
He can't get a gun, has been denied.
But
he has done nothing wrong. He
Yeah.
has a perfectly clean record, but his name got crossed with a different guy. He's never even been
So
there.
here's the real point of it.
So,
Again, it's not addressing what the problem is.
yeah, it's
just-
almost like
com-
if she
it's
would
avoiding addressing the problem altogether.
right.
And now I want to know, what are they going to do with that information? Right?
Well, I mean, if it's like anything else that Garner's doing, if you were previously a criminal, nothing. If you weren't previously a criminal, she just wants more justice-involved individuals.
If you weren't previously a criminal, you're probably not getting denied on your FFL, on your
We
4473.
just talked about the majority of reasons why they would get denied.
Oh, the majority of reasons
right.
that they're denied
Like-
is they shouldn't be buying a gun. But there are plenty of circumstances where that's not the case.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway,
Because
it's
those that know they're not going to pass a background check, that are going to be flagged when trying to pass a background check, that would then need to be enforced upon through the agency, I would imagine, are the people that aren't going to gun shops.
Yeah.
We don't see it very often where somebody comes in and looks at a gun and goes, I'm going to go get that from Bubba down there because he ain't going to background check me, and it ain't legal for me to have that. We don't get that very often.
Here's the deal. I understand that they want to make a difference. They want to resolve the problems of crime and violence that exist. There's a couple things you got to face. Number one, there are just mean people out there. There are people who are criminals. They're never going to obey the law. It doesn't matter what law you pass. Murder is illegal. People still kill each other. They got to go to jail. They got to be prosecuted. You got to lock them up. You got to enforce the law. And number two, you need to get digging into what the real reason is, and there are multiples there that need to be addressed. It's not the tool, it's mental health, it's social climate, it's the attitude that exists between law enforcement and communities, between law enforcement and politicians. There are plenty of real issues that need to be addressed in order to reduce the crime rate in areas, but telling the city, well, this guy failed a background check, and the criminals they don't come in here to buy guns anyway. They never come in here to buy a gun. They're getting them somewhere else. And now we have stopped several times people coming in wanting to buy a gun, and we know that it's not for them. That's a straw purchase. We've caught those and sent them packing. And but the truth is that the people that are using these guns to break laws and kill people with, by and large, are getting them illegally. And they're not, when they're caught with these guns or they're caught committing crimes, they're not being punished and locked up and taken out of the communities. And if our law enforcement and our politicians are not building relationships between each other and these communities, you're never going to resolve anything. If the police are always the bad guys when they go into these towns because the mayor, or I'm using the mayor as an example, but any politician says the police are the problem, you're never going to get communities to work with them to resolve the issues.
Right. And then when you do go to the police and they do their job and then bring it to the prosecutor, and the prosecutor's not prosecuting those crimes because their own internal whatever reasoning, that doesn't give the community a sense of having a completion. That now I have a problem, I said something, and nothing happens. And now that person is then maybe targeted because they had said something. Hey, it's not my fault. I can't help people, Colin.
You can turn your phone off.
You're probably right. I probably could do that.
So anyway, we want to fix the problem. I would love to help. You ask any gun store owner or anybody that works in a gun store, any Second Amendment, they want to help solve the problems. But let's be honest with each other about what the problems are. And this is not the problem. Well, this is a BB gun.
It's a BB
This
gun.
is not the problem.
It's a BB gun. You're right. It's not the problem. But
This
that
is
could
not
be a
the
problem
problem.
for like squirrels.
Are kids getting educations that they need? Are they staying in school? Are they, just too many other things that are the real issue. And it's not going to be solved overnight. But if you do the right thing over time, good things are going to happen. Just do a little bit better every day, and eventually things good start to happen. So anyway, that's my rant, I guess, today is, hey, you're spinning
ranting,
you're
guys.
spinning your wheel, you're spinning and spending where it's not really going to make a difference.
Yeah.
We don't bowl. And it's my birthday, son. What I said goes.
Oh, well.
Mag dump.
All right, he says that.
Do I get a mag dump today for my birthday?
Yeah. Yeah. If we have all the accoutrement for that, we can do that. But
No, I don't want
I
to
think
mag dump this.
the one downstairs would be way more fun.
Yep.
Oh, you shoot the new one.
Oh.
You shoot the new one.
Let's do
We got
that.
new things coming, so.
So look for a video coming later today of me shooting a new range full auto.
Yeah, we're going through puberty still here. So cute. Are we celebrating?
What
12
else are we?
again?
What else are we talking about? Yeah, 14 and a half today.
There you go. Other thing I wanted to top on is the options outside of firearms. Some of your family members may not be in places that they can legally conceal a pistol. Maybe they're not old enough to
Maybe you
legally
work
carry a
somewhere where
pistol.
you can't carry a
or
gun.
there's a reason behind it, or maybe you just don't want to be the person that
Yep.
carries.
Yep.
Or you know somebody that doesn't have. There are options for you. You know, we are big proponents to the gels over the sprays. Sprays end up coming back to you. The gels are more of a go in sticks. A couple of years ago,
See that silly
we
string?
did our.
Like if you've ever seen silly string used, kind of the same.
If you haven't,
way that that
go
works.
to the beginning of this amazing cast and watch Ron get covered. If that were pepper gel, he would be crying.
Oh man, that
Man.
if that was pepper gel, in about a month, there would be hell to pay.
Yeah, it can be brutal. It can be.
These are
extremely
legitimate.
brutal.
These are legitimate forms of defending yourself.
Yeah.
My wife has these. My daughters have these. I have these. My son has these. In the car, on our person, in the backpack, in the bed, and the nightstand next to the bed.
And they come in all different colors and sizes
Yep.
and
Yep.
different styles. I mean, this one's got a little strap that goes around your hand so you can squirt it. This one's got a little clippy thing you can clip
Yep.
onto stuff, but it pulls
Yep.
and tugs off. Most of the gels are going to give you more than just one sprit.
Yep.
There are a couple out there that are more of like you get two bangs. The sabers
Yeah.
are more of like a
And-
multi-shot. I think one of these says something like 35
Well, and
blasts or something like that.
They're
Like,
cheap. These are $11.
good for a year. Oh my goodness. We've got a lot of people asking about this thing.
Anyway, if these aren't in your inventory, they should be.
Yeah, so they should go in there. They make great stocking stuffers and others. So while Ron's not paying attention,
Hey,
the new 365 SAS. Hey, you're trying to be all like sly and stuff.
so the big difference on this one are those sights. That's the difference on that gun.
Towards your face a little bit more. There you go.
That's wild, man. There are no sights on top of that gun
No, it's
whatsoever. It's
Totally
ported.
smooth.
Whoa, the barrel's ported.
It is
The
ported.
side's ported. It's not a cut because of the sight, right? You can't arm or cut.
Oh,
or optic
okay.
cut it.
So all of your controls are fully recessed in. Just upon first impression,
Not a fan
you
of that.
are going to definitely have to do the slingshot method. I know what
Can you engage? Pull the slide back and without the mag and try to engage it.
You can.
Okay.
the engagement is fairly
Solid, yeah.
okay. There is nothing to grab. I mean, there is a ridge.
Yeah, but it's not anything that's gonna.
But there is a ridge. It is not. It's a slingshot method.
Yeah.
You're literally seeing us open the box for the very first time. None of us
First
have
time
seen
I've
this
held
thing
one of
yet.
these. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. In this light, that is a really. Could you see it on the camera thing?
No, I can see it.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if we can get it in there.
Yeah, backward run down a little bit. Down, back end down. Tilt it down more. Now move the
You got a bright light there?
Yeah.
So it's that's interesting.
2 10-round mags.
That's interesting. They say it's going to be something along the lines of a 7-yard gun. I can see that. It's definitely not going to give you a whole lot of precision on that at distance, but it does come up pretty easy. I have shot this sight on, I think we talked about it before, I've shot it on top of a Smith & Wesson, which is my go-to normally, and on top of a Glock. I found it to be somewhat odd because I was looking for a front sight, but there wasn't anything. With this being totally smooth across the top, you are looking down the top of what would normally be your sights. It's interesting. It is interesting. I do like it. So anybody that's been looking for them, we did get a pair of those in. So they are now shipping. We do now have a few of them in there.
Right now we've got 2.
Still have the same goodies though. So it comes with 2 10-round mags, 1 flush fit, 1 pinky extended. The 12-rounders and the 15-rounders will fit in there great. And then you get that cool little band around the grip portion too. Very nice.
365.
Yeah, it's impressive. Yeah. I wonder if it shoots any different. The port's on there, I'd imagine it shoots a little bit different. This one is not going to be IDPA legal, by the way.
A little deep on the reset, but not terrible by any means. All right, first come, first serve.
Yeah, we got a pair of them. So, new stuff. What else we got new? Anything else? Do we have anything necessarily new for that SBR deal?
And the Taurus G3, which...
Yeah, G3. I'm going to have to check that out as soon as we get more of those back in.
And so, last things last, hats off, kudos to our hero this week, 8-month-old mother with an AR-15. Don't poke the bear.
Yeah,
Good for her.
It's always one of them things that pops up more and more. And on the other side, a Rant quit shooting at cops. Just had another one get hit in the face while trying to serve a drug warrant.
Yeah.
Because then got hit in the face. So,
Yep.
shout out to him. Hopefully he's getting better. But come in and see us. We got non-lethal things. We got lethal things. We got fun toy things.
These are fun toy things too. I mean, fun.
Well,
tool,
they are.
These are fun tool things. These are not toys, but these are fun tools.
True.
Right? Kind of like.
You got anything for these to make them into just something more than just a defensive thing? I mean, when it is Thanksgiving coming up, you got a lot of family coming.
Yeah, put that on
I
your
guess
turkey
you
and
could-
see how it tastes. I guess.
You
can
could
eat it.
have an accidental discharge over in the corner if things get a little boring, and then just send everybody
That is a good
outside.
idea. We're going to run these on sale the day before Thanksgiving to run off that drunk uncle
So,
on Thursday.
funny thing.
What do you think?
So at
10% off on all pepper gels for drunk uncle prevention.
At the Festival of Little Hills a few years ago, we had a table set up outside, and we had a couple of these things out there, and we had this guy going, and you could, perfect video of it, and he's playing with it and showing off.
Oh, no.
And he's got his female was next to him. I'm assuming they were somewhat together because she smacked him pretty hard after it happened. Had the baby in the cart thing, carriage, whatever. And then his buddy standing on the other side, and he's playing around with it. It was one of those that looks similar to a gun, and he sets that sucker off, and it goes up and hits the glass window and sprays everywhere. It literally locked the entire corner of that street down for about 20 minutes. Everybody disappeared. He got beaten pretty bad by, assuming the wife or the girlfriend, whatever. She beat on him pretty good. His buddy just did a lot of making fun of him. His buddy was really lucky, went right by his head. So if
funny.
in the case that you need to get out of there, an accidental
Get
whoopsie,
somebody, or if you need somebody out of your house.
Yeah, I would
Excellent
suggest
tool.
spraying them.
Yeah, excellent tool.
But if you're at like, grandma's house and you don't want to make everybody mad, just
Hey.
maybe accidentally hit the screen door.
Just put a little
an
bit in
idea.
their
I mean-
Thanksgiving beverage. That'll get rid of them too.
Yeah.
Just
and for those that are wearing, no, this is completely non-toxic. This is the same thing that's in your hot sauce. It's just
Put it-
really hot
yeah,
sauce. So, capsaicin spray is the same thing that makes peppers hot. So,
All right.
hence the reason it's called
Somebody's got a
peppercorn, I
mess to
guess.
clean up in here.
Yes, I would say the birthday boy.
Me too.
And on that note, we're out.
Ain't gonna happen.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna happen. Join us next week, guys. Come in and train. All the goodies. And remember, wheel guns and Glocks. Birthday gift.
5% off?
Since he's pretending he's only 5 years old today, 5% off. See if you can guess his age though, and then maybe they'll give you that much money
Oh,
off.
get another little bit off if you guess my age.
There you go. He said it. I agree. You heard it here first, guys. Spread the word.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
All
We've
right.
been ready.
Well, I guess we're ready.
We're out of here.